Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Norma Taylor, and we're starting our news show with these stories. Master Sergeant Robert Herlong of the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office tells us about Project Lifesaver. Our SCTV crew checked out the Change for Change check reveal. And later in the program, we talked with some of the winners of the All About Art Club's show and sale. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News. With our news team bringing you stories from Sun City and the Low Country. Taking the lead with entertainment news. And on deck is our sports report. Sun City News, from people you know, about people you know. This week's SCTV News starts now.
Master Sergeant Robert Herlong from the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office is in our studio today to talk about Project Lifesaver. We heard that Beaufort County Sheriff's Office was doing training in Sun City for a program called Project Lifesaver. So can you tell us, what exactly is Project Lifesaver?
So Project Lifesaver is an international program that is based to bring loved ones home. It's for people with Down syndrome, Alzheimer's, autism, or Alzheimer's. Out of those people, about half of them are prone to wander. So the program's set up to where we can come out and put a tracking bracelet on those people to help them get back home quicker instead of doing a big search.
Well, it sounds like a great program. So are there requirements to join the Project Lifesaver program? And if so, is there a cost involved?
So there's no cost to the clientele or the caregivers, the family, anything like that. But the requirements are that they can't be driving, so they can't have a driver's license, and they're going to have somebody that's with them watching after them 24/7.
Okay. Now, is there a maximum amount of people that Beaufort County can include in a program such as Project Lifesaver?
We don't have a maximum amount. Usually we run around 25 to 30 people in it at all times. But just to let you know that we try to let people contribute to it. So if anybody wants to donate to it, they can go through the Beaufort County Treasurer's Office, and they can donate it specifically to Project Lifesaver to try to help out with that, to help clientele get in there.
Okay. Now, when did this program start, Bob?
1999, the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office came into it just after that, and I've been a part of the program for about 15 years now.
Now, when Beaufort County Sheriff's Office trains, what is involved and entailed in that training?
So what we do is we set up real life scenarios to where we come out and we use the different assets that the Sheriff's Office have. Everything ranging from road deputies to deputies like me that come out, track them by ground, to we even use our helicopter to come out and track them by air, to kind of utilize everything we've got to make it better.
It sounds like a fabulous program, especially for those in need. And how quickly does something like this work? You have to wear this band.
They have to wear the band. We come out and the deputy places the band on it, checks it, and goes through there. But when an actual search comes in, the average response time and finding them is about 30 minutes.
Whoa, that is really good.
Yes,
really.
ma'am. When you can look at other people that's been missing for days, things like this is a great lifesaver to keep people from being hurt and keep people safe.
Thank you for coming in, Bob, and telling us all about Project Lifesaver. It sounds like a wonderful, wonderful program, and we appreciate the time that you take to do it.
And thank you for having me.
Good news from the Change for Change fundraiser. SCTV was at the recent check reveal.
We are presenting to Backpack Buddies from this year's Change for Change, $94,000.
We just got such terrific news about what Sun City has accomplished to help the Backpack Buddies program. And it's such a need, and I'd love for you to iterate for our viewers what that need is in our area.
We serve both Bluffton and Hardyville. The need is tremendous. The school systems are so appreciative for every family that we assist. We have 252 boxes. We serve over 1,200 children every single month, week, depending on the program that they're in. It's the need is there, and I know we're not hitting them all yet. So we constantly work on ways to identify and get more and more needy families and children into the program. The money from Sun City enables us to increase the number of boxes, provide the box program in general, and increase the number of boxes and the quality of what's in those boxes.
And this box program that we contribute to is a part of a general program, which is also supported by grants and other things that do keep this program really feeding children year round.
Correct. Correct. We work on really sustainable and reliable food support. So we're not the group that comes in at Thanksgiving and gives them a big basket. We are the group that they know is there for them all year long.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you for what you guys just did. That money will feed and help a lot of families.
Still more Sun City news to come. Kathy Salkowitz gets details about the chorus's spring concert. Chris Chase attended the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution at Palmetto Bluff. And our SCTV crew highlights the upcoming Music Guild Showcase. So don't go anywhere.
For the April edition of In Our Neighborhoods month, we had 3 events at 3 different venues. First, we had Willowbrook with their Cartoons Trivia Night at the Riverbend Lodge. You had to name that tune. Next, there was Sanctuary Cove, and they had a St. Patrick's Day celebration. They had Irish bites to eat, lots of green, and a lot of fun with their neighbors. At Hidden Cypress, there was a sweet twist on the tradition of Pie Day. We'll discover the story behind Pie Day and see how the Fox Lakes neighborhood celebrated this event. And finally, we took a look at the beautifully decorated neighborhood signs celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
As our Sun City Chorus and Orchestra puts the finishing touches on their upcoming classic Broadway production, our reporter Kathy Salkowitz met with President Steve Musselman to remind you of the ticket purchasing options for the few remaining tickets and a rehearsal preview.
If you're still looking for that perfect Mother's Day gift when the family comes, or you're looking for someplace nice to take your mother or wife this weekend of Mother's Day, you will want to take them to the Sun City Chorus because they are presenting classic Broadway showstoppers May 7th through 10th. Steve, can you give us some more details?
Well, this year we're excited that we've added another matinee. So we have the Thursday and Friday evening shows at 7, and then Saturday and Sunday, Sunday being Mother's Day, shows at 2:30. So I think we'll be able to grab more people to come in and then maybe have dinner afterwards, whatever their pleasure.
Oh, what a great idea. Yes, because that gets people out in time to head over, have a nice dinner. Wonderful, wonderful weekend for Mother's Day.
Right.
And can you tell us a little bit about the music you're going to do? What are some of the hints that you're going to sing this time?
We have classics from Over the Rainbow,
Oh, yes.
Look to the Rainbow, the same composer. We have things, something light like Look on the Bright Side of Life. And we have a tremendous closing with some pieces from Les Mis. I Dreamed a Dream, Bring Him Home, which is a tearjerker.
My favorite.
And Do You Hear the People Sing? It's a wonderful variety of classic Broadway, not things from the 20s and 30s, but more contemporary things. Wicked, we're singing things from Wicked. A whole variety of things.
Well, nobody does Broadway like Sun City Chorus and Orchestra. How many singers and orchestra members do you have this time?
Well, for this staging, we have 65 singers.
Wow.
25% of them are men. Now, you might not know that because we tend to be a little louder. So we tend to give it a fuller sound. And we have, including the director and the assistant director, we have 27 people in the orchestra. And that's something you don't see here in Sun City. It's such a full orchestra. When I first walked in during a practice, I heard music. I thought it was a soundtrack. I walked in front of the stage, and it was the orchestra playing. It was incredible.
And they are incredible. And nobody does it like Art and Lorraine Hanson. And speaking of whom, do you think you're going to be doing a rehearsal in the next few minutes. Do you mind if we pop in and catch a little bit?
Come on in. I think you'll be impressed.
I know we will. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Kathy.
There was a walking tour honoring the residents of May River Neck, current day called Palmetto Bluff, often overlooked role in the war. Led by archaeologist Katie Epps, Palmetto Bluff has stories to tell. This event brought to light the personal conflicts that shaped the Revolutionary War in the Low Country. Chris Chase met with Katie to find out about Palmetto Bluff's surprising past and those who lived there during the Revolutionary War.
The nation's celebrating 250 years since the Revolutionary War. Now, we're here at Palmetto Bluff, and you're going to be giving a tour because this is a very historical area. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing?
Sure. We are giving a Divided Loyalties at the Revolutionary War walk. It's a special event where we go to several of our cemeteries. We have 3 people buried out here in one of our cemeteries that is, they're either honored as a Revolutionary War soldier or a patriot by the local chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. So we're going to that cemetery. Another cemetery we will be visiting is a cemetery where a loyalist during the Revolutionary War is buried. He did not own property in Palmetto Bluff at that time, but we're going to honor him. And this year is actually special because it's the 145th anniversary of the death of Richard Tory Dick Pendarvis, who owned land out here during the Revolutionary War and was murdered in retaliation during the war.
Oh my goodness. Now, this sounds like a lot of cemeteries. Were there any battles fought here?
There were not battles other than the skirmishes, like with Richard and his lieutenant, but there were a lot of families sort of like the Richard's sister was a patriot, his brother-in-law was a patriot, so you have the divided loyalties that you see quite often in the Revolutionary War. You have it played out here on this property.
Well, it's a beautiful property, and we're going to go around and take a look at it. Is there anything we should take special note of?
Out here, we have quite a few cemeteries that are accessible to the public. Those cemeteries that I mentioned. Then we have a dog cemetery from the 20th century. We have the Wilson Ruins. So those Palmetto Bluff, it used to be called May River Neck. It was on May River Neck. It has a plethora of history out here, and we want people to enjoy the history as much as we do, learning about as much as we do.
Now, if somebody wanted to come in to see these things without the tour, could they do that?
There are certain cemeteries that are accessible. There are some that are not accessible to the public, but you can come down to Wilson Village and see some of those cemeteries. You can see the Wilson ruins.
Well, I'm sure we'll do that. Wilson Village.
Yep, Wilson Village.
Have a great tour.
Thank you.
Our Music Guild is comprised of music groups with nearly every musical genre represented. And our reporter Kathy Salkowitz met with their VP, Elise Garcia, for all the details on their upcoming musical showcase featuring many of these talented performers. This is truly a priceless opportunity to be entertained. And yes, it is free.
We have an amazing spectacular coming up with the Music Guild's performance. Can you tell us some of the details about this?
Yes, thank you, Kathy. It's a pleasure to be here and to focus on our showcase that is coming up, which features the 8 clubs in our Music Guild. The 8 clubs include 3 vocal groups, the Harmonizers, the Sun City Singers, and La Cabaret, which is our newest group, and 5 instrumental groups, which include the Mountain Strings, the Strummers, the Ukuleles, club, the jazz band, and the chimers.
So there is truly something for everyone in this, for this wonderful show that's coming up. When is it, Elise?
Yes, there is absolutely something for everyone. It's a free concert, and it's on Thursday, April 30th, from 2:30 to 4:30 in Pickney Hall. And there will be a surprise at the end of our showcase, and there will be audience participation at the end as well. Every club is accepting new members. That's why it would be a wonderful opportunity to come and experience the different genres that are available in the different Music Guild clubs. And a lot of clubs, even the instrumental clubs, you can be a beginner, and some of them offer lessons for beginners. And also a lot of the three vocal groups, the harmonizers are a barbershop type of singers, and they are all male. The La Cabaret is a women's singing group, but Sun City Singers is a co-ed group, and invite everyone to come who just loves singing and loves music.
What a wonderful gift you're giving to Sun City with this free concert. And thank you so much. And, you know, for anyone who does play an instrument or loves to sing, it's a great opportunity to hear the various groups, but also for those who are good listeners and just enjoy a great show.
Yes.
This is a wonderful opportunity. Thank you for being with us, Elise, and we look forward to the show.
Still much more ahead on Sun City News. We have Entertainment Report with Randy Selman. We have some of the winners of the All About Art Club's show and sale. And Mike Romano has a sports report. So come on back.
We're not April fooling. Our entire April Extra episode is extra special.
As fresh as the spring flowers, we're bringing you all the SCTV coverage of our fresh and new Sun City West Amenity Center.
You'll catch a sample of the SCTV tour show, and you'll check in on the VIP day and ribbon cutting.
Tune in to see if we caught you on camera giving us your thoughts about our newest edition.
Cable viewers, please check our program listings on the Sun City website, and you can always catch us on our YouTube station for convenient viewing.
Randy Selman standing by with entertainment news.
With this beautiful spring weather, Sun City and surrounding areas are bursting with offerings of theater and art. Sun City's theater's next production will be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This is an unforgettable story of a psychiatric hospital and its inhabitants. When a brash new inmate arrives, the rigid program of the ward, which is headed by the tyrannical Nurse Ratched, is thrown up for grabs. In a world where sanity means conformity and following the rules is the only way to survive, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a powerful exploration of both the beauty and the danger of being an original. This Tony Award-winning play presents a chilling, poignant edge that will captivate and enthrall audiences. The show opens on Thursday, June 11th and runs through Sunday, June 14th. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday's performances will be at 7 p.m., and the Sunday matinee begins at 2:30, all in the Magnolia Hall. Tickets are available at the Magnolia Hall box office on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 until 11 a.m. The May River Theater will be staging the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Intimate Apparel. The play takes place in New York City in the year 1905. It follows the life of Esther Mills, a black seamstress who creates lingerie for women of all social classes while navigating loneliness and searching for love and independence. The story follows her relationships with a wealthy white client, a prostitute, an Orthodox Jewish fabric vendor, and a suitor from Panama Canal, exploring themes of race, class, gender, and self-reliance. The play runs this weekend on Friday, April 24th and Saturday, April 25th at 7:30 and Sunday's 2 p.m. matinee on April 26th. Tickets can be purchased by going online to May River Theater and clicking on tickets. It's as easy as that. The Lean Ensemble is presenting the play, The Shark is Broken. The Open Ocean, 1974. Filming is delayed again. The lead actors, theater veteran Robert Shaw and young Hollywood hotshots Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Scheider are crammed into a too small boat entirely at the mercy of foul weather and a faulty mechanical co-star. Alcohol flows, egos collide, and tempers flare on a chaotic voyage that just might lead to cinematic magic if it doesn't sink them all. If you are a fan of the movie Jaws, you won't want to miss this live performance at the Main Street Theater on Hilton Head. The show runs for 2 weekends, Friday, May 15th through Sunday, May 24th. To order tickets, call 843-715-6676. The annual art market at Honeyhorn returns on Saturday, April 25th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, April 26th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This 2-day outdoor event features more than 85 artists from across the country whose art includes ceramics, fiber art, glass jewelry, wood, metalwork, paintings, drawings, photography, and sculpture. In addition to the artists' booths, the event will include live music and food and beverage vendors. Admission is only $5 for adults, while children under 12 are admitted free. Parking is free, however, pets are not permitted. This is a great way to spend the day. I'm Randy Selman, and that's your entertainment report. Remember, life is entertaining, so don't miss the show.
Last week, we featured the co-chairs of the All About Art Club's art show and sale. This week, we had a chance to speak with some of the winners. Let's listen.
Well, I'm here with Terry Baker, and Terry got second place in oil for this fantastic painting entitled Smooth Takeoff. Tell us about it, Terry.
Well, I've really enjoyed watching all the bird life around Sun City. We have a lot of it in this part of the world. I came from north of Chicago and we had birds, but nothing like what we have here.
Like we have pigeons in New York.
There you go. So I saw this one and I saw a picture of it and I really liked it, but I didn't like the background, so I ended up putting it on. That happened to be a photo I took of the golf course, so I put the bird flying over the golf course. I thought it worked well.
I'm here with Trisha Dudley, and Trisha has won first place in acrylic with her painting, Greatness in the Soul. It's absolutely gorgeous with the colors. Tell us about this, Trisha.
So this is my mother. She was 97 when this picture was painted. I'm Australian, obviously, and I couldn't see her for the last 3 years of her life. So she died a year later than this. So it was a good memory to have.
Well, I'm here with Donna Watson, who won first place on oil for her beautiful, beautiful picture called Silent Harbor. Donna, tell us about it.
Well, this comes from a trip that my husband had made on a road trip, and we went into Maine. I had never been into Maine before, and we happened upon this harbor, and there was really nobody around, but a lot of boats parked in the water. And I was looking down at boats, and I started taking pictures of the boats, and it turned into a painting.
I'm here with Angelica Cade, and Angelica has a magnificent painting here. Took first place in mixed media. Angelica, this is called imagination. So what are you imagining here?
Well, I have my dreams. So I start with a canvas with certain colors, and I just keep on going. I do the first thing, and it appeared a face to me. And then I go venture out, and I think, okay, what leads me to this? I love the colors, I love the shapes. I just keep on going, and one thing appears after another.
Well, I'm here with Donna Bayman, and Donna won second place for this fantastic dog with oysters and champagne called Sir Ted. Donna, tell us about this painting.
Okay, it's a dog, my son's friend's dog, Ted, and he's a giant German Shepherd. And black dogs are really hard to paint, but we had this idea that I wanted to give him a gift, and we decided to make it more fun than just the dog. So I started, and it was the most fun painting I've done so far.
I'm here with Nancy Carney, and Nancy has won second place in mixed media for this beautiful, beautiful painting. I love the colors, Nancy. Tell us about it.
Thank you. I like to do the local birds and wildlife and such. And my process is I paint the background and then I do the bird in collage. So this one is a night scene, so I think it's called Midnight in the Marsh. So it's kind of what goes on when we're not there.
The coveted Best of Show award went to Patricia Jedrick for her acrylic painting entitled Old Rowboats. Now here's Mike Romano with the Sports Report.
Hello, sports fans. Congratulations to 3 members of the Sun City Swim Club who won medals at the Charleston Senior Games qualifying meet. From left to right are Kim Eagleston, Jean Wannell, and Audrey Nelson, proudly displaying their medals. Once again, Sun City athletes show their prowess in regional and national events. Results of the Men's Golf Association 2-day President's Cup tournament are as seen here. Blue Team Champion Michael LaFaro, Senior Blue Champion Kevin Tucker, White Tee Champion Andy Rotuno, Senior White Tee Champion John Brown, and Senior Black Tee Champion Perry Bullard. In addition, there were flight champions for each tee. Congratulations to all the participants. The 2026 Men's Golf Association Member Tournament will be held on April 22nd and April 23rd at the Argent Lakes and Hidden Cypress golf courses respectively. Following the second day of tournament, there will be a luncheon at Jameson's. The menu will include fried chicken, baked beans, and potato salad. Participants must have played at least 5 Wednesday events since the last member competition. The Pickleball Club announced winners of the first quarter ladder. The competition included mixed doubles, women's doubles, and men's doubles. There were 2 flights for each of the categories, over 7.0 duper and under 7.0 duper. First, second, and third place winners were awarded gold, silver, and bronze medals. Mixed doubles gold medalists were Christy Miller and Dennis Kitchen in the over 7.0 duper, and Linda and John Quackenbush in the under 7.0 duper. In the women's doubles over 7.0 duper, Christy Miller and Denise Day, and in the under 7.0, Linda Quackenbush and Bonnie Whitman. Finally, for the men's doubles, over 7.0, the honors went to Tony Whitman and Brian O'Neill, while the under 7.0 honors went to Rodney Baldwin and James Nickerson. Congratulations to all the winning teams. 6 women from the Sun City Softball League participated in the Alabama Women's Championship. Playing for the Fire and Ice team from Tennessee and pictured with their teammates are Mel Litzenberg, Holly Meckley, Laura Rawl, Victoria Black, and Denise Day. Helped the team to win the championship with 5-1 record. Edie Hausenhauer on the injured reserve list provided moral support. Denise Day was named the most valuable player. Kudos to all the players. Well, that's it for sports. It's now time to get outside and have some fun. For Sun City Sports, I'm Mike Romano.
Well, that's our news show for this week. Thank you for watching. Catch us on cable on our YouTube station, where we invite you to click like and subscribe. To see expanded coverage of some of our SCTV stories, tune into our monthly show Extra. And if you have questions and comments, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. But make sure you check us out every week for all the news that's happening in your community. For Sun City News, I'm Norma Taylor.